trying to get him. He went in there. You're good. You know where you have to go?
Right there. My eyes is burning. I don't know. Super red.
Okay, you.
Look at this eyeliner. Every time I put eyeliner on, my eyes burn.
Okay, can you stay correct again? The other table. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it is dry.
Okay, thank you. You have a blessed day.
Oh, my bad. I'm here for my EBT interview. Food stamps.
Can you put your social in the keypad?
How are you? Okay, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Oh, what'd you do to your nose? No. Good luck to you, Deborah. You know, you have a good one. You too.
Yeah. Rain. I thought it was supposed to snow.
I don't want to hear that one.
Maybe tonight. I don't know. Got down to like 39 last night.
Like, unit on Seinfeld. They're nice to the work. I'm just kidding. Take our money.
Go to Florida. Big hurricane.
My friend's got a house down there, they got misplaced.
Actually, it wasn't as bad as they thought. She just lost electricity. No problem. That's all I need to hear.
Yep, is that your name on that file?
Yeah, that's me, Kyle. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'll see you on the next one.
All right.
It'll be snowing by then.
Is,
Alright. I don't keep up with you. You got a good phone number on here? Mm-hmm. Right. I'll pay it. You don't need nothing back, right? No. 76651? Yep. Alright. You call me. Okay.
you want to have a seat, someone should be down.
Okay. I'm tired.
I uploaded some stuff online. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys got it because I haven't received anything. Today was the deadline. I did it like 4 or 5 days ago. Taylor, Flat, T-L-A-T-E.
I'm gonna need something to drink. Today ain't my morning. I need to wake up. I forgot my energy drink at home.
I sent that in, and 2 people were added to the queue.
Yeah, when that be that, you grab one.
I'm so sorry you're holding this camera.
Are you good county to county or just for this? Oh.
It'd be good for us.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, I emailed it and I uploaded it to the website.
My fingers is dry.
Can I help you?
First, Mr. Finger had surgery on. I had surgery on Mr. Finger.
You're gonna have to wait.
Okay,
It's dry.
I didn't see you coming out here.
It get dry every now and then. I need to wash.
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
All right. Feeling better today?
No, actually I'm not.
Oh, boy.
Work this job midnight. We're off at 7 o'clock. Gotta be at home by 7. Got my son in Newcastle,
Oh, my goodness.
school, and I ain't been home yet.
Hold on.
Tired and cranky.
I hear ya.
Okay, 2 things. Okay. You look too loud. Let me go over there. Here, you can go out.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's in college, is that gonna make a difference if he doesn't receive benefits for that?
You
That
think
he's
you
going to
can be
school?
filled out?
No? Okay, I wasn't sure, thank you.
It's all right.
If there's any change report, so you just have to sign a date, put your phone number, there's no change. Because it's always right, correct. Okay, down here.
Yeah. So I did have my interview. I had my interview. But then he was giving me a hard time, so I was like, I'm about to come down here instead. And he basically hung up on me without letting me know when my next interview was. So I had to come down here because I can't just be sitting around, you know, not knowing this or that, and I need my food stamps. I was supposed to receive them when I ate, but I didn't because he wound up messing up the interview. So yeah, he was asking questions that didn't relate to my interview. Basically asking my son's address and stuff like that, and then when he asked about my housing, I couldn't answer that question because he was throwing, like I said, I told him he was throwing so many curveballs. I didn't know what was going on. You know, you asking irrelevant questions, and then you turn around and ask a relevant question, and then he got frustrated, I got frustrated, and he wound up hanging up and saying, I'll call you back when you decide to be nice or something like that. And I'm like, being nice and not being nice, you're putting my life on hold. You know, you're putting me on hold and my kids' food on hold because you want me to behave according to how you want me to behave. So I'm like, yeah, I'd rather come down here and figure out the situation. So that's what I'm waiting on now. I don't know if they're going to send down a letter a lady that scheduled me to have my interview with the guy, or they're going to send down that guy that gave me a hard time. I was like, I'd rather have the lady. If they send a guy, it is what it is. I'm just trying to get my first chance. So, yeah. You just, I don't know. I don't know what he was expecting. But my only option was to come down here. So I did come down here Friday. I think I came here Friday. I think it was Friday. I came down here Friday, and then they just told me to come back here today when they knew the 2 workers would be here, because they wasn't here Friday, so.
Yeah. I think you're not saying so.
No, I'm waiting for somebody. I already got help.
Yeah, I'd like to check and see if I got any mail today. Punch my social in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slow down here. Yeah.
I think he's next.
Yep.
You're next.
Yep.
I think excuse me, he's next.
Is she there? Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm sorry. You know you're fine. Where are we going?
It doesn't matter.
I decided to keep it. I'm little, but you're littler. Yeah, I can't see.
I know. Crazy, right?
Well, you're happy about them Steelers, huh?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right.
I'm here for a minute.
My daughter is too, but I'm scared of the Browns when they play.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Very so.
It takes a tough person to be around,
It does. They've tortured us through the years. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel bad for you.
I'm about ready to go play for them myself.
Yeah. I feel bad for you.
How you doing? I'm all right today. I thank you anyway.
Yeah.
Look,
Ooh. Oh, yeah. said it was gonna snow Cleveland.
So my son's school
That's what I heard.
is having this Chuck E. Cheese event today. So that's where my son's dad is supposed to be coming down today so we can go to the Chuck E. Cheese later on. We got like a little flyer. I'm gonna show y'all a flyer, but yeah. He's supposed to go to Chuck E. Cheese today. I guess it's to support something.
That's okay. You'll be alright. I'll get this back.
I want some fried chicken. These are the sides, the desserts, pudding, oranges, strawberry banana, eggs. They even got banana pudding. That's gonna be my dessert. That's sushi. I need to find my So I am with my son's dad right now. He brought me out to eat. But my favorites are these. These are my favorites. I've been wanting these for okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick mine in here because maybe stuff. I still gotta put some food on my plate. Oh. Damn. I think I'm gonna take my son Bonte a to-go box of chicken and fries. I'm gonna put this over here. So I'm thinking about him. Put some more fries on. I'm taking this a to-go box for Bonte. Fries and chicken. Okay, so now I'm about to do mine. This is mushroom and chicken. Okay, so this right here is my favorite chicken. This is coconut chicken. This is what I was looking for. Got all these chicken looking for the coconut chicken. This right here is. Okay, so let me get that. I might throw some noodles in there. That's gonna be a mess. Let me throw some shrimp on here. And then I'm gonna grab my these. These are chicken teriyakis. Huh? I think that's one. No, crab rangoon. That's my plate. And he got his little bit of food. Small little rice over there and some, I don't know what kind of chicken that is. What kind of chicken is that?
What's it? It's orange chicken.
Orange?
Yep. It's fried chicken good.
Orange chicken?
Yeah.
And then my big old plate. These are my favorites. What are these called? I forget what they call, but these are my favorite. They're so good. Then we got our lemonade. This is my fortune from the fortune cookie. Be prepared to face your fears and conquer them. If y'all can see it, it's hard to even see it. There you go. I'm gonna open this one up. Hold on. I'm making a mess. I can't even see it. Oh, here we go. Trust your instincts this December. Huh? Mm-hmm. You press any button? Yeah. It should turn on with the remote. Oh, I guess you gotta press the button. It's the first button to the right. Huh? The battery's dead. Yeah. I haven't had those long. What kind of batteries is in there? Is they the Energizers? So yeah, those shouldn't have went dead that fast. I just got those. Obviously they lied. That's why I always keep the Energizers. Whew. They is having too much fun in there. I was in there for a little bit. And I won in basketball with competition with his dad. It worked me up to the point where I had to come out here and wind down. So yeah. He has 137 e-tickets. So we said we just gonna save those, and then next time, just keep adding up to where he can get a bigger prize. The lady ain't never at the freaking ticket booth. So I'm like, he can get one of these small prizes for now. But I waited there for like 10 minutes and she never showed up. It's packed though. People having birthday parties and whatnot. I only vape when I got a lot on my mind. Like, I have a lot on my mind, honestly. I got a lot on my mind. I don't know. It's just too much on my mind in regards to him. Because today he asked me, he was like, how do you feel about being alone? And I was like, I kind of feel good, like okay, like I'm very adaptable, so I don't have no choice but to adapt to being alone. And so far I feel okay, with being alone. It's only when I'm I get into a situation where I like somebody and they get, in the middle of things, then I kind of feel like I want to be with somebody else. But I just, if I'm not thinking about nobody else, then it's just, it is what it is. I can adapt and I can, I'd be cool about being alone. But when that thought gets into my mind to having another person, it kind of confuses me. So, yeah. Last time we was here, they chicken wings is this big. So they'll give you like 8 pieces of chicken wings for, I think, $20, $25, $30. Only 8 pieces and this small. So heads up, do not order no chicken wings here. And they're very pricey. We finally got a large piece off of his coupon. So the pizza is real big. It's real thin slices. It's not fulfilling, but it's alright. It's like a little teaser. It makes you even hungrier. So I would advise you eat before you come here because they pricey. Their food is good, but they only serve a small portion, like an itty bitty portion. I don't know if they salad booth got all you can eat salad booth or is it just one serving. It's probably one serving. So yeah, that's the only thing I didn't get. I haven't got a salad from here. But first timers, I would probably get a salad just because I don't have any experience. But if you're getting chicken wings, you're gonna pay $30 for eight little tiny itty bitty chicken wings. So do not order food here. You can order a pizza for the kids, but like I said, it's not fulfilling. It's just, if you a parent and you eat in here, I would advise you go get your food somewhere else because it's teasers and it just make you hungrier. So yeah, that was the last time we came. I ordered some chicken and a pizza, and that was pricey. For 8 tiny chicken wings and a tiny little pizza was like above $30. So yeah, don't do it. But other than that, I had fun. Like, I actually got on a little bike. I got on a little bike. I couldn't go fast because I wasn't pedaling, but I got on a little bike just because I wanted to try it out. Like, I like racing games. So then we did the basketballs, and I did, like, probably 10 rounds of basketball. I did, like, 5 rounds by myself, and then I did 4 extra rounds competition with him. So, yeah. I think he won one, and then I won the other competition. But other than that, it's cool. It's just really, really busy. I don't do well with a lot of people around. Like, I kind of do, but at the same time, it's just like a whole bunch of kids and whatnot. So, good thing he here. I ain't got to sit in there. Like, I need a breather, for real. But yeah, I'm about to go back in here in a minute. I'm about to vape a little bit more, and then, yeah. So, see y'all when I see y'all. So, I'm going to read from Proverbs 3, starting at verse 22. And this is, treat others fairly. So it says, when it is in your power, don't withhold good from the one it belongs to. Don't say to your neighbor, go away, come back later. I'll give it tomorrow when it is there with you. And this part speaks to me because at times we become so, we have too much, discernment towards the situation. So we kind of we feel like we're preventing something from happening when this may be God's will. Don't plan any harm against your neighbors, for he trusts you and lives near you. Don't accuse anyone without cause. When he has done you no harm, don't envy a violent man or choose any of his ways. For the devious are detestable to the Lord, but he is a friend to the upright. The Lord's curse is on the household of the wicked, but he blesses the home of the righteous. He mocks those who mock, but gives grace to the humble. The wise will inherit honor, and he holds up fools to dishonor. A father's example. 4. Listen, my sons, to the father's discipline, and pay attention so that you may gain understanding. For I am giving you good instruction. Don't abandon my teachings. When I was a son with my father, tender and precious to my mother, he taught me and said, your heart must hold on to my words. Keep my commands and live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Don't forget to turn away from the words of my mouth. Don't abandon wisdom, and she will watch over you. Love her, and she will guard you. Wisdom is supreme, so get wisdom. And whatever else you get, understanding. And whatever else you get understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. If you embrace her, she will honor you. She will place a garland of grace on your head. She will give you a crown of beauty. So, wisdom is she. Wisdom is feminine. And there is a chapter in here called Wisdom it speaks a lot on wisdom. Wisdom is of the feminine nature. So allow wisdom to be your guide, and when wisdom is present, embrace her, cherish her, and endure her in all understanding. It's a lot of people that is doing this fast, and I feel like this relates to them. This is called God's Disciple in Israel's Apostasy, and this is chapter 4, verses 6. I gave you absolutely nothing to eat in all your cities, a shortage of food in all your communities, yet you did not return to me. So at times when we feel like a lot isn't going our ways, a lot of stuff isn't going our way, and we become shorthanded. I feel like this is a time where you have to really show appreciation to what you have. You know, learn to kind of maneuver with what you have, maneuver through the hardship and the struggle, and find and use what you got to really be like you. Sometimes you got to just ground yourself and be present in the moment to know that what you have is enough. Or, you know, sometimes you look in the cabinets and you look for stuff and you be like, oh, here goes something. Oh, I didn't know I had this. Well, sometimes it takes certain things to happen for you to really put your attention on what's in front of you, for you to find things that you didn't even know was there. You know, and this is a way where God kind of shifts your direction in life and causes things to happen when you feel like, oh, I'm short on this, or I'm short-handed on that. You know, I don't have this, I don't have that. You're too focused on a problem. You know, you're too focused on the problem to really understand or get the message out of what's happening right now. You know, so and that's what fasting is about. Fasting is about cleansing your spirit. Fasting is about patience. Fasting is about cleansing your mind, you know, kind of taking your mind away from what we feel like we need when we probably really don't need it, but we're too distracted by, you know, this, that, and the third. But once you really focus your attention, it takes away, you know, those thoughts. You know, that's what fasting is about. It's about cleansing your spirit, cleansing your mind, cleansing your body. And then when you're finished fasting, you become renewed, you become rejuvenated, you become more in touch with life, and it helps your perception. It's a lot of benefits towards fasting, and at this time you really need to focus your attention, focus your mind, shift your mind to prayer, shift your mind to your relationship with God. Pray, 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 fast, 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 and in the end you will benefit, and you will be, your spirit will be renewed. So at times when we're struggling, we feel like we don't have nothing, this is just God saying that this is a time where you should be with me, you should be focused on me. You know, you should be focused on everything but what you don't have. So when you feel kind of worried and whatnot, this is a time not to worry. You just humble yourself. You have patience in the situation, and when that time comes for you to handle it, then God will send you to complete that mission, or send you on a mission to do what you need to do. But sometimes when you're weak and you can't do it, then this is God just humbling you down to where eventually you'll get to it, but now it's not the time, and I don't need you to worry or be anxious about the situation. It's all in my hands. I also withheld the rain from you, while there were still 3 months until harvest. I sent rain on one city, but no rain on another. One field received rain, while a field with no rain withered. 2 or 3 cities staggered to another city to drink water, but were not satisfied, yet you did not return to me. So God is saying, come to me, come to me. You know, you're short-handed on food, you're not receiving what you need. You got to this place, but you notice that this isn't satisfying your hunger. You're not fulfilled, yet you're hungry, and you're not becoming fulfilled, because sometimes it's not about the solid food, but it's more so about the spirit, the food of the spirit. I need to feed my spirit and not feed, you know, I need to feed my spirit more, just as you will feed your body. I need to feed my spirit as well. This is the Lord's declaration. I struck you with blight and mildew, the locust devoured. Your many gardens and vineyards, your fig trees and olive trees, yet you did not return to me. I have destroyed everything. You notice that your flowers aren't growing. You notice that your garden is withering, and yet you still did not come to me. I sent plagues like those of Egypt. I killed your young men with the sword. Along with your captured horses, I caused the stench of your camp to fill your nostrils, yet you did not come to me. I felt you smell, all of this smell, all of this, you smell this stench in the air, and you don't know where it's coming from. You didn't wash, you didn't cleanse yourself, you did all the hygiene practices that you know, and yet you still smell the smell, but you don't know what it's for. It's because your spirit needs cleansed. Sometimes it's not about the body that smells, but it's more so about the spirit. What's in your spirit that kind of smells yucky? What's in your spirit that's kind of, making you kind of, what's that smell? What's that smell? It's not your body. It's your spirit. Yet you did not come to me. This is the Lord calling you. Something needs cleansed. Your spirit needs cleansed. And I need you to return to me so that I can cleanse you. But you didn't. Yeah, what really stuck out to me was the verse about cleansing. So like I said, most times we go and we cleanse a little bit too much. We cleanse when we're not supposed to cleanse. We cleanse, 3-4 times a day. We cleanse 2-3 times a day. And most of them times when we feel like we need to go hop in the shower again, or we need to brush our teeth again, or we need to put on deodorant because this aroma, is unbearable again, or we need to do certain things to our skin, and we're just basically irritating the situation, So therefore, it's not our body, it's not our, it's not the aroma. It's the aroma, but it's not coming from the body. No matter how many times you can hop in that shower and try to cleanse yourself, it's not your body that needs cleansed. It's your spirit. God is calling your spirit back to Him, to His Word, for you to pray. This is a time to pray so that you can cleanse your spirit. So yeah, like I said. When you feel like you need to do things more than once and it's kind of bothering you so much to the point where, I need to go do this again, I need to go do that again. Step back, think about it, and know that this is not what you need. What you need is a cleansing of the spirit. You would treat the spirit just as you would treat the body. When you're hungry and you're not being fulfilled and you're not satisfied, it's because your spirit is hungry. You're not hungry. When you feel like you need to cleanse yourself because you feel dirty and icky and it's the smell that's really bothering you. It's not from the outside, it's within. Something inside you is not clean. So therefore you need to go and clean your spirit. Treat your spirit just as you would the body. Your spirit needs to be nurtured just as you would the body. Don't cancel out one to try to, and then you find yourself, basically you're becoming irritated. All it is, everything is bothering you. It's because you are over, you're basically doing too much. You just need to sit down and get right with your spirit, because your spirit is your body. Your body is your spirit. You have to feed one, you have to feed the other. You need to clean one, you need to clean the other, So yeah, that's my word of the night. A lot of times we also find ourselves wondering, we feel like we need to be here, we need to be there, we need to go here, we need to go there. And when we leave, we leave our home or something, we find out that where are we going? What are we chasing? What are we going after? It's a lot of times where I myself used to go out and I'm just walking, but I don't know where I'm walking to. And that just comes to show you that it's not really about where it's not really about getting on your, your jacket and stuff and going, but it's more so of God is calling you. God is not calling you from the outside, but he's calling you to be still. There was this one time where I put on my jacket. I felt like I needed to go. Like I need to go get something. I need to go do something. So I had a certain thing in mind, and I'm about to get on my jacket and go to the store, and then I sit down. I got on my jacket, I got on my shoes and everything. I'm prepared to go. And then the feeling just left. I'm like, oh, so maybe I don't need to go nowhere, And I just sat there, and it turns out that the only place that I need to go was to be here. That's where I needed to be. I needed to be right here. What I needed and what I wanted was right here. So I didn't go, and I felt satisfied. I felt good, and I just let that moment pass. And I felt like I felt fulfilled. I felt good. I felt like I didn't need to go. Sometimes when you feel like you need to go and you need to, feeling kind of wonders and you feel like you need to be somewhere, you need to do something, just get ready, in this time you won't even know. You won't even expect it. Like you feel like you about to go out and, you getting ready and you feel like you about to go. Put on your jacket and stuff and then see if that feeling is there. Because sometimes you don't need to go anywhere. Sometimes just putting on your coat and putting on your shoes is enough. And you'll find that, it's not really where you needed to go, but it's who you needed to talk to. It's who needed to hear you, And sometimes it's God calling you. It may sound like it's out there, just like you would hear somebody calling out to you, hey, hey, hey. But instead of answering, you go to a certain place and you think, oh, if I go here, then that calling would go away. Sometimes you go to that place and you feel like this isn't enough. This isn't, settling my spirit. Sometimes it's your spirit that is calling you, and therefore the only place you need to go is where you're at. You need to sit down and you need to pray, because guess what? God is calling you. God is the one calling you when you feel that sense of urgency, that sense of you need to do something. That is just God calling out to you. And God is, you need to answer God's call. So anytime you feel this way, just know that it's God calling you. It's not outside, it's inside. So with that being said, y'all have a good night, and I will talk to y'all when I talk to y'all.